You're welcome to this session. I'm Singa Jenna. We're going to discuss about personal protective equipments. So we shall start by defining what personal protective equipment means. These are safety equipments workers use to prevent themselves from injury at workplaces. So we are going to look at the several types of the PPEs, whereby we see the helmet, the gloves, the gown, safety shoes, goggles, earbuds. Those are some of the examples of the personal protective equipment. They protect ourselves from harm or injuries. PPEs or personal protective equipments have to be cared for and maintained. How do we care for the PPEs and how do we maintain our PPEs? First of all, check prior each use of the PPE. You check for cracks and in case of any damage on it before use. Replace where necessary. If you feel it has cracks, it's not ready for use, please do replace it before use. And store them in clean, dry place. And what are the safety measures for PPEs? 1. Wash your hands and ensure personal hygiene. The other, dispose of the items you use appropriately and ensure vaccination for those several conditions we talk about or we hear, the killer diseases. When we are disposing of our items, our PPEs and those used items, the wastes, we have several color codes we consider before disposing of. Why do we consider them? These color codes guide us on where to put it, where and what do you put it there, in that color code. So we have the yellow, the green, the red, the white, the blue. I'll start with the red bin. In the red bin, we put highly infectious items. An example of a highly infectious item is a leftover food of a cholera patient. Anything that is highly infectious, any item from a patient or from someone who is highly infectious, endeavor to put it in a red bin. Then, in a yellow bin, we put in infectious wastes. Yes, they're infectious, but they're not highly infectious. An example of infectious wastes, they are the gloves we have used, the aprons we shall be using, and many other. Then in the black bin, we put our usual wastes, like the caveras, the empty bottles, the packaging materials, leftover foods for a healthy person. What we put in a black bin is what we put in a white bin. They serve the same purpose, as well as the green bin. As I told you, in the black bin we put the leftover foods for a healthy person, the vegetable peels, the fruit peels, the leaves, the garden wastes, they're all placed in a green bin. And for the blue bin, we put in sharps, and we also have a sharp container, whereby you can also put in sharps. So we shall look at these colors down here: the red, the yellow, the blue, the black. In summary, we have talked about the personal protective equipments, which are the items or gadgets workers use to protect ourselves from harm or injuries. And we looked at different color codes, whereby we looked at the black, the green, the yellow, the red, the blue, but some serve the same purpose. As I told you, a green bin Black bin, white bin can serve the same purpose, but put your consciousness on the red and the yellow bin. Why? In most cases, they have infectious items. So in these bins, you can easily get several conditions. Thank you so much.